Hey guys, so in a previous video I talked about the witching hour, which is this time in the evening when babies just go crazy. They could cry hysterically for hours and it's a horrible experience for both the baby and the parents. And I talked from personal experience because this happened to us, and when it did, we started looking into baby swings. I was really intrigued by the Mamaru, which is this kind of like compact, just standing swing that doesn't swing, it just mimics, they say it mimics the movements of a parent. So it goes in like a U motion or a wave motion, and looks kind of new age, and it's supposed to be kind of new age. Of course, it's a little on the pricier side. Some of the people I polled loved it, some of them hated it, and some of them were just indifferent. They didn't think that it warranted the price tag. I also wonder if I should get a compact swing, the kind that's low to the ground, that folds easily, you can take it around the house or outside the house if you need to. But ultimately, I ended up with the bigger Fisher-Price Snugapuppy swing, which is right behind me. Let me walk you through the features of the swing. First of all, right off the bat, it runs on both batteries and you can just plug it straight into the wall. So nice versatility right there. This is the power button, and I'm holding this teddy bear because I'm going to use it to demonstrate what it's like to have a baby inside here. How do you like my baby? All right. The reason why I'm showing it to you here is so that you can see when I turn on the swing what it's like. So there are 6 swing speeds. This is the first one. I don't usually put it more than the first or second. Frankly, I don't think the baby needs to be swung that wildly. This is the second one. Maybe I go up to 3. Which would be this. This is 3. Now, obviously, it takes some time for the momentum to get going. This is 4, 5, and this is 6. I'll let it go for a few minutes just so we see how if it gets any faster than this. Next, we have the music. These 2 are just the volume keys. And here we have if you want the baby to be sleepy. I believe it's 20 minutes of continuous music. And if you saw my video on the baby mobile, I still don't know how to pronounce it, you'll see that what I mean by continuous is really ongoing music. There are no pauses and it's really nice. So that's the night one. It's really soothing. The day one is a little more lively. And then you have nature sounds. And every time you press this button, it turns a nature sound on and then off. And then when it's on again, it's a different nature sound. Coming back to the swing speed for a second, you can see now this is number 6. So this is at a steady rate. I would not put the baby in this speed, but I guess to each his own. Or her own. And the last button here is for the mobile on the swing. And when you press it, it activates it, makes it go around. There are leaves and cute characters around the side. And on the underside is a mirror for the baby to look up and be entertained by themselves, which they could. One of the things I liked about the Mamaru was that it seemed to have so many different movement options. This does not. You know what? That's okay. What it does have, and I didn't even use this, but what it does have is you saw that when I turned the swing on, it swung from side to side, which I guess is a natural way to swing. If you have the swing like this and you want a baby to face the other way, or if you want them to swing front to back, all you have to do is press in this gray button and twist this whole thing, and then the baby swinging front to back. I don't know if it's because I got used to the other way, but this way just seemed weird to me, and I felt like my baby felt that she was falling when she was going like front to back, and the other way just seemed more relaxing. So that's me. But you can also turn it, so you can turn it back this way, it makes it go side to side again, and you can turn it the other way for front to back the other way if you're over there and you want the baby to look at you over there. I probably use this sometimes, but it wasn't a feature I used all that often, to be honest. There's one other element I wanted to share about the swing. If you reach underneath, there's something that you can squeeze and it makes the swing go into a more upright position. Now, when I tried it for Baby Dee when she was young, it seemed like she was falling right out of there, maybe because she couldn't yet carry herself. This would probably be better for an older child. Speaking of older children, we haven't used it. We got this when my daughter was 3 months old, and we used it a lot at the beginning. I'll go back now. Did it help, right? Because I got this for the witching hour, for when she was crying hysterically, and we were crying hysterically too. It did help. There were times when she would nap in it, and she would nap for hours. There were times when we couldn't get her to go to sleep at night, but we put her in this, she'd fall asleep, and we can then transfer her to her crib. In all honesty, every time we did that, I felt guilty. I felt that we were accustoming her to the swinging and rocking motion, that she'd never be able to fall asleep on her own, and we were dooming her and us to horrible sleep patterns. I'm not suggesting that you do that, but I will tell you that even though we did it, she is not today dependent on this to go to sleep. She is not dependent on a rocking soothing motion necessarily to go to sleep. I do rock her a little bit before I put her down, but she can and does go to sleep by herself. So just because you use it, it doesn't mean you're doomed. I feel like that's important to say. What I was saying about the age is that we got it when she was 3 months old. She's now 8 months old, and we used it a lot at the beginning, and just naturally the past few months we've been using it less and less, both because her sleep patterns have become more regular and we've worked out better sleep associations, and also because for, playtime, she now has the jumperoo and she's rolling around and she's sitting up and she doesn't need to be entertained. She entertains herself. But of course I took it out to do this video and she was looking at it, so I put her in it, and she was very happy for about 10-15 minutes this morning before her morning nap. I think we are going to retire it soon, but it seems like she can still get some use out of it. Let me know what you think. If you have this swing, if you have a different one, or if you're still on the lookout for one. I'm curious what's out there and what you think about it. Like the video and subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Do you have a swing? I feel like Mr. Rogers. Do you have a swing? First of all, I'm gonna stop hitting it because I make a sound when I do. And I'm gonna say it again, just one more time. It's fine. So let me walk you through the features